Imagine owning the go-to luxury rental properties for corporate clients who book for weeks at a time. What if I told you that there's a proven formula to tap into this lucrative market? By the end of this deep dive, you're going to have the complete blueprint for transitioning from traditional building to build to rent luxury properties. We're talking about a business model that can generate consistent monthly cash flow while you're sleeping. And I'm going to show you exactly how we've done it with our properties right here in downtown Raleigh. Look, I get it. You're probably thinking another get-rich-quick scheme. But here's the thing. I've helped builders just like you pivot from feast or famine cycle of traditional building to creating luxury rental empires. Our properties maintain over 90% occupancy rates, and some of our corporate clients book for 3 to 6 months at a time. One of our Row 12 properties in downtown Raleigh books for months in advance. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty, I've created a comprehensive luxury short-term rental success checklist that breaks down exactly what you need in every successful luxury rental property. It's completely free, and the link is in the description below. Grab it now because we're going to reference it throughout this video. All right, let's address the elephant in the room. You're a builder. You're good at what you do. But right now, you're probably feeling stuck, maybe even burnt out. You build a house, you sell it, you get paid once, and then you start all over again. Does that sound familiar? Here's what I see happening with builders every single day. You're working harder, not smarter. Material costs are through the roof, labor is getting more expensive, and your margins are getting squeezed. Meanwhile, you're watching other people build wealth through real estate while you're just building real estate and handing it over. But here's where it gets interesting. The luxury rental market, especially for corporate clients, is absolutely exploding. Companies are spending billions on temporary housing for their employees. They're looking for luxury accommodations that feel like home and not sterile hotel rooms. Take our Row 12 property in downtown Raleigh. This isn't just any rental. We're talking about a luxury short-term rental with amenities that blow corporate clients away. We've got bedrooms with views of downtown Raleigh, an outdoor rooftop kitchen and grill, sink and beverage center, a 65-inch TV overlooking amazing downtown views. When a tech company needs to house their executives for a 3-month project, where do you think they're going to book? A generic hotel or a luxury rental that feels like a high-end home? So let me break down why build to rent is a game changer you've been looking for. First, you're shifting from one-time transactions to monthly reoccurring revenue. Instead of building, selling, and starting over, you build once and collect rent every single month. Second, luxury rentals command premium prices. This downtown Raleigh property that I'm in, we're not competing with basic rentals. We're in our own category. When you provide luxury amenities like we do, and I'm talking about things like outdoor living space, fully stocked kitchens, premium body wash, shampoo, conditioner, and body lotion in every bath. Beds are like sleeping on a cloud. Large master closets with tons of storage space. You can charge accordingly. Third, corporate clients are gold mines. They book longer stays, they pay on time, and they often book the same property repeatedly. We have companies that book our properties for their rotating staff. It's predictable income. But here's your secret weapon as a builder. You control the entire process from ground up. You're not buying existing properties and trying to retrofit them into luxury rentals. You're building with the end goal in mind. Every decision, every amenity, every layout choice can be optimized for rental income. Think about it. When we designed this property right here, we included features specifically for luxury rental guests. The large open common area with plenty of lighting, the big island for a breakfast bar, the gas fireplace for evening relaxation. These weren't afterthoughts, they were strategic decisions. By the way, if you're starting to see the potential here and you want to dive deeper into the specific amenities and features that make luxury rental successful, make sure you've downloaded that luxury short-term rental success checklist I mentioned earlier. The link is in the description and it will show you exactly what corporate clients expect in a premium property. Step 1, market research and corporate client analysis. Let's get tactical. Step 1 is understanding your corporate rental market inside and out. This isn't just about looking at rental comps. You need to research the businesses in your area that regularly relocate employees. Start by identifying companies in your market that might need temporary housing. Tech companies, consulting firms, healthcare systems, universities with visiting professors, major corporations with rotating staff. Make a list. Then research what these companies typically allocate for corporate housing. I'm talking about calling corporate travel departments, reaching out to HR managers, understanding their pain points with current housing solutions. For our Raleigh market, we discovered that there's a massive demand from companies bringing in executives and consultants for projects at Research Triangle Park. These aren't people who want to stay in hotels for months. They want luxury accommodations that feel like home. Step 2 is location, 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 but with a twist. You're not just looking for good neighborhoods, you're looking for locations that serve corporate clients. Think proximity to business districts, airports, major employers, and amenities. This property right here, it works because it's in downtown Raleigh and it's easy access to major business centers. But it also provides luxury urban experience. But here's what most people miss. You also need to consider the lifestyle amenities that corporate clients value. Things like high-end restaurants, fitness centers, and entertainment options. These clients often have expense accounts and want to experience the best of your city. When you're selecting your build-to-rent location, ask yourself, if I were a business executive staying here for 3 months, would this location make my life easier and more enjoyable? Step 3 is where your builder expertise really shines. Designing for luxury rental success. Every design decision should answer the question, how does this enhance the guest experience and justify premium pricing? Let me give you some specific examples from our properties. In every shower, we provide large bottles of premium body wash, plenty of towels, washcloths, hand towels, and even black washcloths specifically for makeup removal. These details matter. The master bedroom includes a large closet with tons of storage space and a stand-up mirror, because business travelers need space for their wardrobe and a place to get ready for important meetings. We also include a balcony, a great place to sit and have coffee in the morning and read in the evenings. In this one, we included an outdoor rooftop kitchen with a grill, sink, and a beverage center, because corporate clients, they often entertain colleagues or simply just want an option to cook and relax outdoors. Even practical amenities become luxury when done right. Our laundry room includes both a washer and a dryer, plus all the soaps guests need, and extra pillows, extra towels, an iron and ironing board, and even a first aid kit. It's about anticipating every need. Step 4 is pricing strategy. And this is where many builders mess up. You're not competing with basic rentals. You're creating a premium product that justifies premium pricing. Research what businesses in your area typically allocate for corporate housing. Many companies budget $150 to $300 per night for executive accommodations, but they're willing to pay more for longer stays that feel like home, especially when it has multiple bedrooms and they can house more people. Here's a key insight. Longer stays could lead to a higher total revenue even if you offer a lower nightly rate. A corporate client booking for 3 months at a slight discount is infinitely more valuable than trying to fill those same nights with one-night stays. Price your luxury rental based on value, not just comparable properties. If you're providing amenities like we do, luxury finishes, premium toiletries, fully equipped kitchen, work-friendly spaces, entertainment areas, you can command higher rates. Step 5 is marketing. And this is where you need to think like a business-to-business company, not just a typical rental host. Develop marketing that specifically highlights your property's sustainability for corporate rentals. Use platforms that target business professionals, not just leisure travelers. Create listings that emphasize business-friendly features, high-speed internet, dedicated workspace areas, proximity to business districts, flexible lease terms, and amenities that make extended stays comfortable. But don't stop at online listings. Build relationships with corporate travel managers, HR departments, and relocation companies. These are the people making booking decisions for extended stays. Some common costly mistakes to avoid. Now, before you rush out and start building, let me save you from the expensive mistakes I see builders make all of the time. The biggest mistake is building your luxury rental like it's a regular home. Corporate clients have different needs. They need more storage, better lighting for video calls, dedicated workspace areas, outdoor living, and layouts that feel spacious and professional. Mistake number 2, skimping on comfort and amenities. This is a luxury rental, not a budget accommodation. The difference between providing basic bedding and toiletries and plush bedding like sleeping on a cloud, premium body wash, shampoo, and conditioner, that could be a difference between a good review and a great review, between one-time bookings and repeat corporate clients. Mistake number 3, ignoring the corporate client experience. These guests are often traveling for work, dealing with stress, living away from family. Every detail should make their stay more comfortable. That's why we include things like extra towels and pillows, plush beds and bedding, stock kitchens, and even washers and dryers, creating a home away from home. Mistake number 4, underestimating operational complexity. Luxury rentals require high standards for cleanliness, maintenance, and guest service. You need systems in place to maintain luxury experience consistently. Let's talk numbers because that's what really matters, right? Traditional building. You build a $675,000 house that sells for $900,000. You make a $225,000 profit if you're lucky after all expenses. Then you start all over again. Build to rent luxury model. You build a $750,000 house in a desired area, but instead of selling it, you rent it for $9,000 to $15,000 per month to corporate and higher end clients. Even a conservative 70% occupancy rate, you're looking at $108,000 to $180,000 in annual rental income. And that's reoccurring year after year. But here's where it gets really interesting. Property appreciation. While you're collecting rent, your property is also appreciating. In markets like here in Raleigh, we're seeing both strong rental demand and property appreciation. Plus, you get tax benefits that you don't get with traditional building and selling. Depreciation, maintenance expenses, property management costs, all tax deductible. And if you want to sell later, you've got a proven income producing asset that investors will pay a premium for because you can show actual rental income, not just projected returns. So here's what I want you to do after watching this video. First, download that luxury short-term rental success checklist. Use it as your blueprint to ensure you're including every amenity and feature that corporate clients expect in a premium property. Second, start researching the corporate clients in your area. Who are the major employers? What companies regularly relocate employees? What's their current pain point with temporary housing? Third, drive around your market and start looking at locations through the lens of a corporate client's needs. Fourth, start thinking about your next build differently. Instead of, how can I build to sell this quickly? Ask, how can I build this to generate monthly income for years? And finally, if you're serious about making this transition, consider working with somebody who's already done it successfully. I've been helping builders like you make this exact transition, and results speak for themselves. If you're ready to stop trading time for money and start building real wealth through luxury build-to-rent properties, everything you need is in that resource bundle I mentioned. The Luxury Short-Term Rental Success Checklist and Build-to-Rent Operations Manual. It's all there completely free. The link is in the description. And if this video opened your eyes to the possibilities, make sure you subscribe, because next week, I'm sharing a game changer for your next home build that can completely transform how you approach construction projects. It's something most builders are completely overlooking, but the smart ones who get in early are seeing incredible results. I'll see you in the next video. Now go build something that pays you every month.